visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. Clark's Bar, wishing all teams the very best today. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Cusick Park pitch is 145 metres long. Imagine 3 of these bridge beams would make up the length of the pitch. Now transport 30 of them from Hurling to Kildare. A challenge overcome by a great team with the support of a great community. My name is Pat Barrett, Project Manager, Shemarta Precast.
Good afternoon, viewers, and you're very, very welcome to a beautiful, mild, warm Joristown Park, home of Hurling Hurling Club. As was said to me on the gate coming in, the home of the 2023 Westmeath Senior Hurling Champions. And I'm joined by Adrian Moore here, and we're here today for the Under-20 Hurling Final between the Piarsaigh and St Oliver Plunkets. Adrian, you're very welcome.
Thanks, Ray.
It's a day to be wrapped up well, but I suppose we're all right. We're not going to be out there in the middle of this, the cut and thrust of it, but looking forward to a good game here. Now, these are two quality teams.
Two quality teams, and walked the park there already. It's, you know, while it's Christmas week, it's in fair condition.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
You can see where the work has gone in here over the last 3 or 4 years, but both pitches fantastic. It's a fantastic club ground. It's great to be able to host the county final too.
Yeah, 3 days before Christmas, whatever. Yeah, these is credit to them. Now look, there's no point in saying this competition's been playing here, there and everywhere. You've seen Offaly playing their under-20 final yesterday. So it's the last competition of the year. Everything will be finished. I think there might be an under-20B hurling final scheduled for tomorrow down in Athlone, I think, under lights. But this is the last real of the big competitions, isn't it? You know, maybe a little bit surprised for people to see Oliver Plunkets in the final. But it's good to see it now, mind you.
It's as I spoke about in the podcast over the summer, I suppose, a lot of work being done in Plunkets, not just along the grounds, but on the pitch also as well. You know, going back probably 6 or 7 years ago, we've got a lot of guys that have retired from playing and got them back involved. Some of them have sons involved at lower levels, we'd say under 16, 14, 12, that age groups. And I suppose this is the base of where it's coming through. And these are the guys that Oliver Plunkets are going to be looking to next year. You know, Paddy Lynham gone to Australia. We don't know who's travelling from any other club or anything like that, but Paddy's a mainstay there in the Oliver Plunkets team for the last number of years, and a big loss to them going forward. And so he has to be replaced. They'll be looking to bring probably 4 or 5 of these guys onto that senior panel and push on training a little bit harder. Yeah,
and then the Piarsaigh, obviously, you know, an amalgamation of 2 clubs, Churn and Loughlane Gales. Loughlane Gales won the junior final last week, beaten in the senior final for the 2nd year in a row. So the underage is obviously working there, and you know, they can call on again some quality players. And I suppose their leading player is probably the one our viewers will be most familiar with, is David Williams, centre half forward.
Yeah, and we all know David at this stage for the last number of years, coming through all the county development squads into under 20 and featuring strongly with the senior Westmeath squad for the last 2 years. So, but also alongside him there's Ryan Williams. It's great to talk about Ryan. Don't know him personally, but I've seen him hurling. Another nice talent coming through. You know, both teams will have young lads there also that would have been just minor as well. So it's going to be an interesting game. Looking forward to it. I suppose, you know, when you're in a county final, there's a lot of people would love to be here today in a county final. So they're here and they're here to win it, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and the Piarsaigh, Oliver Plunkets beat Clonagale, I think it was, in the semi-final, and then the Piarsaigh beat Clonkill, I think it was, in their semi-final. So look, it's good to see, you know, I suppose for years, Adrian, we've been used to seeing Harney, Clonkill and Castown going to county finals. So it's nice to see the change up, and it just proves that there is work going on all over the county.
Yeah, and I'd say Clonagale are probably fairly disappointed because You know, they were going good. Nice scattering of youthful hurlers on it also, between Castlepollard and Brownstown there. So they were very disappointed to lose out in the semi-final, and probably were favourites to come to a final on it.
Yeah, but look, for our viewers at home, as the two teams make their way out onto the pitch over on the far side, in fairness to Raherney, they've kind of insisted that the teams stay off the main pitch, but the Piarsaigh have just made their way out. Plunkets had been out and just gone back in for the last couple of minutes. But for our viewers at home, we'll give the two line-outs, and we'll start off with the Piarsaigh team first of all. They're in the predominantly black jersey with red number, or red colour, which and white numbers, and they line out as follows. Their goalkeepers: number 1, Kylan Heffernan. In the full back line, Cathal Fagan wears 2, the full back Alex Mills at 3, and Kevin Hogan is at 4. The half back line has Declan McGrath at 5, Dara Smith at 6, and Oisin Lestrange at 7. Middle of the field today, Craig Neville, he'll wear 8, and he's partnered by Alex Little wearing 9. In the half forward line, Ryan Williams at 10, David Williams, the centre half forwards, 11, and Kieran is at 12. And the inside line, Conor Heffernan, he wears 13, Daniel Buckley at 14, and completing the Piarsaigh line at number 15, Callum Burns. And St Oliver Plunkets, they have a couple of changes to their starting line out, late changes, and they line out as follows. We'll get to the changes, but Porry Casey is their goalkeeper. In the full back line, Sean Bracken doesn't start. He's replaced by John Fry, wearing number 27. Full back is Conor Kelly, and then Charlie Foy doesn't start either, and he's replaced by number 23, Ben McNamee. The half-back line, Sean Hayes at 5, Liam Carey centre half-back at 6, and Dylan Carey at 7. Middle of the field, Shane Ormsby wears 8, and he's partnered by Nathan Cornally wearing 9. In the half-forward line, Owen O'Meehan doesn't start, and he's replaced, I think, by the number 20, Rory O'Brien. He comes in at in replace of Owen Meehan. And in centre half forward is Thomas Meehan, and Donnacha Maguire completes the half forward line. And the inside line, Dara Cleary is at 13, Dara Hughes 14, and Michael Weir completes the line at wear number 15. A referee for today's game is Cayman Flynn from the St Bridget's Club, and Oliver Plunkets just make their way out onto the pitch over on the far side. And as we get very close to throwing, running a little bit late, a minute or two late, and for our viewers, we're right down by the sideline here today, right on the edge of the pitch. Right, couldn't be really any closer to the action. So Adrian and myself will have to be. Hopefully, we won't get ran out through the wire here anyway. But we're right beside the Piarsaigh dugout. So look at Adrian. This has the makings of a great game, and hopefully, I know it's the end of the year or whatever, but hopefully we do get a good game. There is a breeze. The sun is bright, but it's not really going to affect either side because it's coming more or less across the field. But the breeze will affect it for, I'd say, a small little bit. But just going back and looking at some of the players, and I want to pick out Liam Carey, their centre half back for St Oliver Plunkets, and Liam actually won an under-20B football championship medal yesterday with St Mary's Rochester Bridge.
Yeah. And
so there's a lot asked of these guys. I see Shane Ormsby there, Shane, involved with the Westmeath senior footballers for this year as well. So these boys have been busy. They haven't been idle. And then over on the other side, I want you to have a quick word about Dara Smith, the centre half back.
Yeah, Dara's a lovely hurler. I think. A lot depends then where Thomas Meehan actually, how he sets up. You know, if he drifts off, I think Dara will hold the centre and he'll get somebody else to pick him up. But as you said, the wind, you know, it's what you might call, I suppose, a dirty wind is going across the pitch. If we can avoid the rain for the next hour and a half, it'll be mighty. There has been some very, very heavy dirty showers. Ground is heavy, but yeah, look, it's also on both panels, like the Cathal Fagan there, and Podge Casey Hurling with St Mary CBS. You know, another good win last week with them. So there's a lot of youth on both sides as well, Ray. And you know, which for clubs going forward, both these clubs going forward, you know, it does prove good. Like there's a lot of youth and something coming into senior panels, junior teams. The Gales winning the junior last week to give them a bit of a pep in their step, finishing off the year with a bit of silverware. Everyone likes to win something, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
No more than here today. Both these teams will be giving it everything.
And then we spoke on you mentioned the podcast that we do on ERV TV, and last year, remember, we had John Shaw involved with us, and John, you know, spoke very glowingly of a couple of players from Turin, and another one of them then is Conor Heffernan, who will be making the step up into adult hurling next year as well. Yeah,
Conor had involved with Westmeath schools there up in Dublin 2 weeks ago, you know, in a game which really, it's one of those games where we travelled and we weren't looked favorably upon by officials, in my own opinion, but you know, at one stage they had 16 players in the field for a couple of minutes and scored 2 points. Things like that, when you travel, it can be hard to justify it sometimes. But Conor Heffernan had a very good game throughout the year in championship, even at underage level in Westmeath, and he's definitely a good prosperous hurler going forward for Turin at senior level.
Yeah, and just looking at the 2 captains are out there. David Williams is captain for Piarsaigh, and I think it's Conor Kelly, the full back, I think is lining out. Again, the Plunkets numbers are hard enough to pick out on the job. I think it is the full back. But Jody Murray, under 20 manager for next year, is here at the game. Was chatting to him for a few minutes over on the far side, so he'll have a keen interest in this. But obviously he'll be losing all these 20-year-olds, so he's looking at younger guys coming through. But again, plenty to work with for an under 20 manager for the next year as well.
Yeah, plenty to work with, and Jody will bring a lot of enthusiasm to it. He'll be very, very keen. A great hurling man in Castlepollard, has worked in Delvin, on the Gale at Boy. He was up in Skirracline. A great hurling man at the end of the day, and that's what Westmeath people need. Westmeath teams, that guys on the pitch want men on the sideline that are keen, that are hard working, and are there for the best interest of Westmeath hurling. Yeah,
and speaking of Westmeath hurling men, it's a man just after coming over. He might have picked up, viewers might have just picked them up on the camera there on the microphone. Is the great Seamus McKeough, a former Westmeath and Turin great, and he's made his way over from Ballinamere. He's involved with Ballinamere over in Offaly as well, and highly involved in bringing them through to senior. So Seamus must have very little to do on a Sunday afternoon to come over here and watch, but in fairness to Seamus McKeough, he's always a great hurling man and always would have the good of Turin Hurling Club at heart, and he's over here, so
did power work down in Ballinamere. Had one of his own down there a few years ago as well, Frank Gahy.
That's correct as well.
He's a very intelligent hurling man, never lost his roots though.
Absolutely. Well, he just might have been picked up there on the camera, but we're ready to get underway as the two sets and subs make their way off here, and Shane Osby is the first man on, trying to get away there, and the referee maybe putting down a marker because it looked like he was being held there as he was getting away. But that's the big man with the white helmet there in the middle of the field, Shane Osby, and again dual player, but he's a huge talent as well, Adrian.
Yeah, a big unit too, like his dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the middle of the field, so he'll be an option for puckouts there, I'm sure too.
First free here now, and it's right out in the middle of the field between the 265s when we take here, as per always, by David Williams, and David fires it into the sun, and David, as it just drifted over towards that post, but he has it on target, open the score of the game.
Already Oliver Plunkets seems to be setting up, as we said earlier, with a bit of a sweeper. Darragh Smith seems to be sitting on his own just outside the D. So
the first puck out for Piarsaigh Casey has gone over on that far side. It's broken down and into a little bit of space. There's a chance for the Piarsaigh just to clear, but not the best strike. And Hornsby is there again, looking for it again. There's a battle over there, but the Piarsaigh do clear the ball here, and they find him off a 10 with one of the problems with the conditions here is Kieran gets up, but he does well to get it over to David Williams. David moves it low down along the ground. Again, a slip there, but it's Oliver Plunkett's defender over there that turns and clears the ball down the line. Not a play over on that far side, but ball broken down there by Darragh Smith and is picked up over there. But the Piarsaigh men battling for it. Has gone out over the sideline. The linesman signal, I think it's going to be a line ball for the Piarsaigh, even though the referee is walking the other way. I thought he signalled it was for the Piarsaigh, but
you can see from the top of the ground, Ray, it's very, very soapy. A lot of players already slipping and sliding, trying to get control of the ball. So, refereeing has to be allowed to those conditions also,
Yeah, absolutely. But Oliver Plunkets do well on the line ball. They go short, and the shot does come in. It's dropping in. It's coming on the breeze. It's dropping right in front of the square. Pulled on, batted, it got to ground, and it's picked up in there by Darragh Smith, and he lovely ball straight into the hand of Craig Neville. Neville wasn't, in fact, he was attempted pass looking for Neville, but Ormsby has it again, flicks the ball in the air. Referee should be playing an advantage here, but Ormsby, he'll continue on, and I think that one is inside the upright. That's a great response there in Shane Ormsby.
Yeah, and advantage was in play there as well. He had came and had the hand up, so with a very, very good score off the left hand side. Yeah,
and it looks like there's a two-man marking job on David Williams out there as this puck out breaks down over on the far side. Kieran has it. He's trying to get through two defenders, has to go to ground and gives the pass inside, but they don't hold on to it. Kevin Hogan there under pressure, and now Oliver Plunkett's getting the numbers in around it, and the ball very, very close to the sideline, but it is picked up by David Williams, and David shows to the referee that he was being held back there, and he does come out there and he wins the free. And in fact, it was just before the referee had pulled him. He may be over carrying there, and I think a little bit of descent there now, and referee is bringing the ball forward.
It's Michael Weir that has come out of the corner forward back there, just as Timmy tagging David Williams. So
this free is about 55 metres or so out. And for Oliver Plunkets, breeze, Adrian, what breeze is in it? Just does seem to be favouring down that.
Yeah, it's after turning now in the last 2 or 3 minutes, with big drops of rain starting to fall here as well. It's definitely coming down the pitch in favour of Oliver Plunkets.
Yeah, and with that free is fired over the bar. Second point now. I think it was Nathan Cornally, was it, on the free there, and he fired that one over the bar. So 2-1. And Shane Ormsby reads this puck out again, and he goes high, and he has it on the stick but loses it, but it's time to turn around and recover. Then pops a nice little pass inside, but again not held at the first attempt, and it allows the Piarsaigh men to just to get in around it, and eventually it is picked up and shoveled out here now, and a chance for the Piarsaigh to get the ball down into defence. It's good defending there by the Plunkets men, and again forced out along the ground, and a chance here now for Shane Ormsby again. Fired in, was 1-on-1 inside, but again good defending there by the Piarsaigh men, and they'll get it to ground, and they have it in their hand now, and they come out with the ball heading towards the 65-metre line. Again, great play, but great tracking back there by the Plunkets men, and they get the hook in, but Darragh Smith does very well to get it back up, goes down the line with it. He's looking there for Conor Heffernan. Heffernan is beaten for it here, because the Plunkets men are back here in numbers. It's the number 15, he's Michael Weir. Michael lays it off there as far as Rory O'Brien. Rory clears it long down the far side of the field. It's breaking down, and Alex Little has a chance now, but Alex goes to ground, and Oliver Plunkett's turning over again, and they're going forward again, and inside off the ball, but the referee is playing the advantage, because there's another opportunity here for Oliver Plunkets, and that one is finished over the bar.
David Cornally getting a lot of ball around the middle of the field, won that one and carried it through and laid it off. Already I'd say with 6 or 7 possessions in around the middle.
Yeah, there's an incident over there. Referee is going to have a word with the Piarsaigh man there. I think it's Alex Little, I think it is, yeah, because I heard a call from one of the supporters saying, linesman, you've seen that, so he just brought the referee's attention to it then. But Plunkett's starting
yellow card for Alex Little very early in the match to have yellow, but you'll have to just deal with it, get on with it. Conditions here today, as you said, are very, very heavy. A lot of players slipping and sliding, trying to get control of the ball, but good for the goose is good for the gander, isn't it?
That's what they say. Kylan Heffernan back there and between the post and the Piarsaigh fires this one straight on. You can see the effect the breeze had on that, and David Williams was trying to get on it, but he couldn't. But it is picked up there by Cathal O'Fagan, and Cathal down the line it goes there. But again, Oliver Plunkett's really tearing into this early stages, Adrian, and not under any, not giving the Piarsaigh men, who were probably our favourites coming into this game, but giving them no respect, and set up nicely for their marking David Williams very closely, and it has worked so far.
Yeah, and with that win on their back, they'll need to be, getting high in the scoreboard before half time. It's 4 or 5 points probably in that wind if it stays as strong as it is at the minute. But it is a little bit blustery. That's the way it is,
Yeah, the line ball is taken over there by David Williams, but intercepted by Oliver Plunkets, and coming out it looked like there was a foul, and the Plunkets man there, the referee doesn't give it, and Plunkets fighting for it down. Black jerseys in around it, and it's gone out over the sideline, and it's a fairly convincing signal by the linesman over there that it is going to be a line ball, and a line ball for St. Oliver Plunkets back in their own half-back line area of the pitch.
Yeah, notably that bit of energy over around the Plunkets dugout. After winning 3 or 4 line balls over there, and that'll spur them on too. Arms will be on it here again, right? Yeah,
puck out into the centre, the line ball into the centre, and Shane is onto it again, and ball breaks nicely on, hops up into his hand, and he'll carry it forward, and then he gets the shot off his left hand. It's a lovely strike goal. He has to be careful with it. That was Kylan Heffernan. Kylan did well with it there, gets it away from the danger area, but the danger is still not gone, because Plunkets are still on the attack down there. Over on the far side, there's big heavy drops start to fall on us here. And the shot does come in, and that time it's gone just...
Yeah, probably the shot was on, they back up in the corner to him, so it was a good effort just wide of the post.
Shane Ormsby very much involved so far, Adrian. He's been on a lot of ball out in the middle of the field and got the shot off there, and he was a little bit unlucky with it. The puck out. Rory O'Brien is there tussling for it, but it's picked up then by David Williams. David trying to get away from his man, looks up as he faces forward, and then nice low ball popped inside here now. Oh, almost gathered there by Callum Burns, but Callum dispossessed, and great work there by the Plunkets defence there, and the referee allows the player to get the hand pass away, and they're working it out there now, and Conor Kelly goes to ground but manages to clear the ball. And it just seems to be the Plunkets men seem to be the first to react every time there's a ball on the ground or whatever. You see Shane Ormsby onto that one, gives it over this side, and it's picked up here by Sean Hayes. And Sean, as the signal from the Piarsaigh mentors was don't foul, but it came too late because the foul was committed there.
And just the fact that we're so close to the sideline here, Rory O'Brien is a huge athlete, isn't he?
He's a huge man. He's out there probably right in front. He might pick it up on the camera there, the big man with a green helmet on, but he's certainly a big, powerful man. But this free now is for Nathan Cornally. He's got one from a free already. This one just outside the 65, but the linesman just drifts across in behind him to get a good look at this. And Cornally fires it in. Now it's driving. It's a dangerous ball right in. Crossbar height broken down. Whip to the net.
And it's something that happened there already. The goalkeeper was batting everything, and I know it's such a hard, cold day here to put your hand up and take that chance of actually catching it. Should have probably tried to bring it down to himself on the bat, but it just didn't work out for him. Broke out to the square, and Plunkets man was.
I think it's the full forward, Darry Hughes, that finished that one to the back of the net as the rain comes down. But he was alert to it, and he did very well. And now Cornally is on the attack again as Plunkets won that puck out, but he's dispossessed here now, and a big hit comes in on Dara Smith, and then a great block down there by the Plunkets man. That's the number 27, John Fry. But the Piarsaigh having to get it down the line here again. Ball touched inside it, but not held there by Ryan Williams, and it's that man Michael Weir going forward again. Michael not fouled to the referee. Looked like he was ready for the collision there, and the referee doesn't give the free, and now the Piarsaigh have it, and they pop it over on the far side. The ball is moved in there by Craig Neville, but again Plunkets do very well, and they clear the foot race over on the far side. Picked up first time here now. Plunkets with a chance to get around. Can they get the shot away? Again, ball goes to ground. Can tackle, and then the push on the back there. I think that was Cathal O'Fagan there. A little bit unnecessary because he had the hard work done it there.
He had him tied up outside. Numbers were in the advantage of the Piarsaigh. A kind of one of those silly fouls to give away. It should be a tap over free. But then again, the conditions where they are here, Red, there's nothing given.
Nathan Cornally got in again, I think it is. Remember, his long range free that led to that goal, and an opportunity here now. Cornally lifts and strikes and makes no mistake, fires that one over the bar. It's a lovely score again, the second one for Cornally.
And the scoreboard is starting to tick nicely for Oliver Plunkets now. It appears to be looking to get something on it very soon, keeping.
And that puck out again, batted down there by the Oliver Plunkets men again. Big physical team, you said it already, Adrian, but the Piarsaigh, having to work hard here now as the ball is in the Piarsaigh half back line area of the pitch, but David Williams is back very deep, and he just tried to kick it forward and gets it into his hand, looks up then and steps in between two defenders, and then pops it off as far as Ryan Williams. Ryan launches inside, first chance here for the Piarsaigh attack in a long time to get the ball up, but then with a slip there just at the wrong time as far as the Piarsaigh men are concerned. And
as you said, Ray, David Williams picking up that ball in his own 45, that's exactly where Oliver Plunkets would want him. He's no threat out there. The closer the Piarsaigh can attain him to goal, where he's get on the radar and get the strikes in.
Yeah.
But yet again, that wind, it's picking up here again now, and it's definitely in strong favour of Oliver Plunkets.
Yeah, Paul Casey has gone out. He's going to take this free for his side. Again, he's about 40 metres or so out from his own goals. Shane Ormsby making himself available this side of the pitch, but Hyde doesn't use him. Instead he goes long with the breeze, dropping in just outside the D as it goes to ground. But again, Plunkets men first to react to it. The ball is broken out. Rory O'Brien, he gets it. Big man, does well. Nice skill there, and turns around and backs himself with the shot over the shoulder. That's a great score there by
Rory O'Brien, yeah.
And
Big unit, like, and so far, Plunkets have definitely dealing with the conditions a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have adapted their hurling to suit. They're winning a lot of breaking ball, but bringing ball to ground, also batting it. Not actually going up trying to win it first time on the puck outs.
1-5 to a point, Adrian, if my scoring is correct, and Plunkets have won this puck out again, and certainly they're doing well now as they come forward again here now. Ball popped off here now, and again a chance for Ormsby. He can't take it in the hand again, he knows well, and he does very, very well, and he has O'Brien spare out beside him, and O'Brien looks up, and then a beautiful hand pass in here, and a chance on the turn, and again that shot comes in. That's a lovely score again. That time was the centre half forward, Thomas Meehan. And Adrian. Puck out is taken short this time. Dara Smith gets it. Dara has a chance to look out. He crossfield ball over to the far side. He's looking for Kieran. Kieran
1-6
out in front of his man here. Good work there, and the Piarsaigh man picking the ball up. He was close to the ground. Again, it will be frustrating as well over there on the far side there for the Oliver Plunkett's mentors, because again, going nowhere close to the sideline. Now there's a chance for Dave Williams to get the scoreboard going again.
Yeah, and the Piarsaigh won't panic here. We're only, whatever we are, 10-12 minutes into a game. They'll have the second half bit of a breeze. It's just about curtailing the scoreboard with Plunkets at the moment and keeping their own scoreboard ticking over, so they have to be looking to start this one over. Not an easy free now. He's hitting it into the wind at the Kalukan end, so not easy conditions for a free taker.
Yeah. David is taking his time, he has his own routine. He lifts it and he strikes it, rifles in. It's very, very close to the post there going in there, but
That's a great
William, yeah, second one.
It's not an easy one. Anyone that's here today will appreciate that. Just the conditions and ground conditions as well. And it's cold in the hands.
Yeah, 1-6 to 2 points. As the puck out from Podge Casey goes into the half-forward line for Oliver Plunkett. Rory O'Brien is tossing for, but it's picked up there by Craig Neville. Neville ball into a little bit of space here, but first to react here is the number 13. That's Conor Heffernan, but Heffernan is beaten to it there by Liam Carey. Carey shortens the stick and he's blocked down. He's outnumbered here 3-1, very close to the side of him. Carey still tossing for. David Williams just kicks the ball along the ground, and then very, very close to the sideline, and it's gone out over the sideline. Line ball here. It's going to be for Oliver Plunkett. Ben McNamee is going to cut it. He's just outside the 45-metre line, maybe 50 or so metres. He's looking up, thought about going across the field, and just clips a nice one down the line. Goes off the hands there of Thomas Meehan, but he has support here, and the ball is picked up very well here by Dara Cleary. Cleary going towards the 20-metre line, then turns around, shovels past it, back out here, and the shot comes in. That's a good effort there, but unfortunately for the Oliver Plunkett man, just across the face of goals. But again, Thomas Meehan with that attempt.
A lot of ball too, just David came off along the line here, kind of on his own, trying to win that ball.
Puck out his fire. Rory O'Brien was under there, but just as it came to his, it flicked away, and then David Williams, lovely scale in the conditions, flicked it, got it up. First time fired it inside, but it's the Plunkets men that are in there, and they defend that very, very well. They put it. A couple of little short hand passes, and eventually the ball is cleared over to the far side, but the ground there by Ryan Williams, but Ryan dispossessed there, and Plunkets have it now and again. Ryan does very well to win back the possession for his side, but then just flicks it and runs into an Oliver Plunkett's defender now, and there's a chance here for the Plunkets as the ball driving in there. I think that was Sean Hayes. Sean a little bit looser down. He had more time than he thought there, thinking doesn't get it on target.
Yeah, and you can hear Joey here on the sideline. He's not happy with the work rate of the forward line. A lot of it is 2 and 3 to 1 in trying to win that dirty ball, so he's given instructions in there for the lads to work harder.
Yeah, 1-6 to 2 points. Puck out again, not making the halfway line. It's broken the ground. There's a tussle for it out there in the centre. Plunkett's man goes to ground. Referee sees nothing wrong, and eventually David Williams picks it up and tries it right down the line where Conor Heffernan is out in front of his man. Heffernan has a look, tries to turn back inside, but the defender just holds him up, but not legally.
Yeah, the arm was a little bit high up around the shoulder, kind of pulling back towards the sideline.
Yeah, and the referee has gone back to have a word with one of the Oliver Plunkett mentors, and the way things have gone, probably a soft enough free there, and certainly it's another opportunity, and David Williams
almost from an identical position, Ray, again. Yet again, it's a tough free. Yeah, Kevin isn't taking anything from the line today. It's a yellow card to one of the lads over there.
Yeah, there's a nice crowd gathered here in Joristown as well. You see them over on the far side, right down on the pitch and up behind the goals, both sides of the ball. So, great interest in this under-20 championship as well.
Great interest, and especially the time of year. A lot of people, under pressure, Christmas shopping, and a lot of stuff going on, trying to get families visited and all that before Christmas. But lovely crowd here today, yeah.
Yeah, and I hope there's a good crowd at home listening by the fire, where it'll be a hell of a lot warmer than we are here on the sideline. But you wouldn't pass up on an opportunity to be at this game. It's a quality match. David Williams, he fires it in. This time it's going to look like it's going to come across the front of the post. And again, the last one he had to keep it tight to the left post, the nearest post to him. That time it just went across the front of the post, and puck out of Podge Casey will take again. Casey firing it long, ball up. Ormsby went high, doesn't get it. Now it's picked up here by Dara Smith. Dara, little hand pass down along the line. Eventually gets as far as Kieran. Kieran goes across into the centre here. Lovely stick work again by David Williams, but he slows down and has to spin and just fired in a little bit aimlessly inside there, and good defending now, and Mike Weir is back in there, and the ball is worked out through the hands there where Sean Hayes now has a chance, and Sean fouled as he was coming out with the ball there.
Yeah, David just tipped him on the elbow. It's one of those ones where the ball was half there, he was just after playing it, just conditions as well, and he's trying to get to it, and nothing in it. Plunkets are playing the ball very well through the hands, working out through the lines. They're being very safe with it.
They have a free here now with Podge Casey, Pádraig Casey, son of Eddie, in the goals, young man. Just outside his own 45-metre line. He has a look at the post and just fires this one in. Is it going to be on target? It's dropping in, but again, no one able to get the touch on it.
Yeah, you wonder which, the likes of those balls, there's a lot of big men in Plunkets. Could you be putting them in there on the edge of the square and on that deadline to try and keep it in play?
Yeah, the ball just dropped harmlessly.
Pádraig's still a minor, played minor championship this year with Plunkets, like a young man,
Puck out again from Kyle and Heffron, but again it's a Plunkets man that goes high and the ball goes to ground. Plunkets trying to bring it forward again, and they have it, can't get it into the hand until eventually it is picked up and then pushed to the ground there. Another opportunity here for Nathan Cornally.
I'd say Cahill now is probably just on the verge of another foul. He could be carded. There are conditions I know we're talking about, but another silly frees to be given away.
Yeah, Darrell Cleary, the man fouled that time, I think it was, and a chance here now for Cornally. He's two already from frees, and this time he makes no mistake on that one.
It's a lot easier with that wind on his back, than facing into it in the second half. So Plunkets will be looking to capitalise on everything that they can with all these frees that they're getting.
My watches were almost 20 minutes gone in this opening half, or just thereabouts, as the puck out has gone over to the far side. Again goes to ground, and the chance down for the Piarsaigh is carrying it forward again. Good work there by the Oliver Plunkets defenders there, and they get in around it and eventually win the turnover, and you can see the hunger in these Oliver Plunkets lads.
Yeah, I've said it already over there along that Tugger. That must be 6 or 7 line balls now at this stage.
Yeah.
The momentum now as well, Ray, but they're going to need every bit of it, because the Piarsaigh can turn this around in the second half with that bit of a wind. And
Sean Hayes there, I think Sean thought it was a free there, but he lifted the ball to strike it. So what will the referee do? Will he throw it in, or will he just allow the Plunkets man to take the line? Well, I don't think he knew.
Yeah, it depends on if he didn't give the direction that it's he's let him retake it as line ball.
Yeah, and he does, and it goes short, low down the line. It goes blocked over there on the far side. There's again battle for it over the right front of that Oliver Plunkett's dugout, where getting great encouragement, but eventually ball is flicked on here by Piarsaigh and David Williams. David gets by his man, and then first time fires it in here, it's dropping in here. Great defending in there, super play by the full back there, but he's under pressure, he needs a little bit of help there. He was outnumbered, but again Plunkets men get in around it, and the ball flicked out, and lovely control here, and they now take it away from the danger area, but a half hook there, and then a long leg comes in to kick it out in the space there. Push on the back there by Rory O'Brien, but Adrian, great defending there by the Plunkets men on that dropping ball.
Yeah, working very, very hard, and yet again worked it very well out through the hands. Conor Kelly did very, very well on the original, the winning of the ball.
Yeah, John Fry is in there as well in that full back line. And they got it out here now, but free given away here now. And there's a chance again for David Williams. This is about 64 metres or so out from the goals, and he just throws a piece of grass to see, to get an idea of what the direction of the breeze is. Comes forward, lifts it, rifles it into the breeze, and he makes no mistake with it this time. Better strike there.
Strike, struck through it, lovely strike through the ball. But you can see from the last puck out coming from the Piarsaigh, you've only hit their own 65, so the wind is heavy, strong enough out there.
1-7-3. Puck out has gone over into the half forward line there. Again, not controlled by the Piarsaigh men on the first attempt, and Plunkets swarming in around it, and they're on the move again, going forward here. Chance, can they get the shot away? But it's good, tenacious defending there, binding the Piarsaigh men. And Plunkets man goes to ground here, and eventually Darragh Smith trying to get it out, but he eventually kicks it out into a little bit of space, and he has time to have a look at it. Gets a good hard tackle there as he was coming out, and then Fender trying to clear it there. I think that was Cathal Fagan, was it again? And, well, in fact, it was the full back there, that was Alex Mills, and Alex, the ball knocked.
Darragh just couldn't get it isolated on that on his own there when he turned for the back door. It was really too big of a job trying to offload it. Just a bit more support play as Joey's already called for here on the sideline from his own lads.
Yeah, not the best strike in the world, but it works out there because Oisin Lestrange gives it back to, and the high ball, and up goes John Fry there with a big harm, but he doesn't get it, and ball is controlled here, and eventually David Williams, the man that the Piarsaigh men do want, and he goes to ground. They're free, awards him the free inside. It looked like it probably could have come a step or two earlier, but
nice soft hands from Conor Heffernan. You know, lovely ball, laid it off right into his path, and David took it on, winning the free. Look at this is what the Piarsaigh wanted. You keep the scoreboard ticking over into the wind,
into the breeze, very much so.
Yeah.
Everyone's put off now, right?
You know, over the last few minutes, and the Piarsaigh are probably keeping the scoreboard ticking over, and Plunkets have struggled over the last 7 or 8 minutes to get scores. So, what are we now, Ray? It's 1-7.
1-7. Just looking here, might just double check with the linesman. But an opportunity here for David Williams, probably the easiest of all the frees that he scored. This time he makes no mistake. Point number 4 for Williams.
1-7-4 there, Ray. The scoreboard says 23 minutes, but the time is wrong on that. Just linesman Jimmy Greville for me there.
1-7-4.
7-4.
Puck out, gone over the far side, and Adrian, the Piarsaigh men starting just to get into the game a little bit more now. They carried it forward here now, and Ryan Williams, but he carried it into a little bit of traffic, and he does very well. And the whole lot, and then a little bit of a loose stick there from one of the Piarsaigh men. I think a little bit of frustration there because they carried that ball into traffic, and you know that will suit. That will suit the honourable Plunkets men if they want to carry it into the tackle.
Yeah.
I think the physicality, you know, there's going to be a yellow card here for Kieran Kieran. It looks like the number 12.
I suppose they got a bit of return from carrying the last few balls, winning a few frees. They've hit a few long balls in and no return from it. The Plunkets defence very, very strong in the full back line, coming out with a lot of balls. So
yeah, Podge Casey is out here to take this one as well. Again, just outside the 45-metre line. Again, doesn't try to kill it. Nice stroke of the ball as it drops in towards the 20-metre line. Looked like there was a push in the back there, and the ball was, there was a chance to have it gathered there, but Plunkets not allowing it to come out here, and the ball brought in as the chance here. Good block. It was Rory O'Brien had a chance there, but he was hooked, and then referee is signalling, I think, for a throw ball there, Adrian. I think, no, I'm not sure, but
might be better looking at it on the camera than we had. Had to be.
Yeah. The signal from up top from the cameraman said it had to be a throw, so he would have had a better view of it, but it's back out, and Nathan Cornally.
We're at a bit of a disadvantage in relation to looking down on it, so some of the viewing is just something for the hard street with the mentors on the sideline as well. Your view will be blocked slightly, so
yeah.
Another free. That's the fourth score probably in 7 or 8, maybe 9 minutes.
Yeah, and it's 4 now from the stick there. We're heading very, very close to the half-time whistle here now, and only 8-4 now. set points, Adrian. It's a big lead, but you know, a goal would really eat into it, I suppose, you know, but there was an opportunity of a goal there on that breaking ball there for the Plunkets men, and that might have made life very, very awkward. And you can see Plunkets, they're battling for every ball. They're outnumbered 3-1, and still to make life very difficult for the Piarsaigh men to get it. Now Conor Heffernan does have it, but again he's forced back, and he gives a kind of an aimless ball across the centre, and Rory O'Brien, lovely touch on the big man. And then goes forward, flicks the ball over the player's head, and it works out because then the Plunkets man didn't get, but then David Williams rescues the thing again because he gets a little flick in and he has a man in space over on the far side, but that space now is filled by the Plunkets men. But Sean Hayes dispossessed over there. It's gone out over the sideline.
Just off camera, it's hard to see it, but when that ball was struck from outside the 65, there was 6 Oliver Plunkets men inside the 65 and 3 in the Piarsaigh. So you know, to actually manufacture a score, they have a lot of work to do, and the physicality of Plunkets isn't helping the Piarsaigh's cause.
Yeah, the ball has gone out over the sideline. I thought it was linesman signalling for and the Piarsaigh line ball, but instead it's going to be a line ball for Oliver Plunkets back inside about 35 metres out from the end line over on that far side. Not the best one in the world, and it's straight to a Piarsaigh man, but he's under pressure there and loses the ball. But again, battle right there over there, and the referee signals, I think, too many steps. I think there was a signal there.
He signalled for over carrying, all right, and he just seemed to charge into the tackle with the ball.
Pádraig Casey, he's out here, and I think is the referee bringing the ball forward. I think he might have signalled so, and certainly Pádraig Casey has come forward. He's outside his own 45 now, and let's see will he get this in. The last one around in the edge, it broke to a Plunkets man. There was a chance of a strike and a goal, but Casey this time again goes in low with Shane Ormsby. He reacts first to it, gets out in front of his man, doesn't get it into his hand, but he's still fighting for it. He's going to be outnumbered, needs a little bit of support there. It's a little bit slow coming into him, and the Piarsaigh men, they turn it around, and there's a chance now from Alex Little to fire one in here, but again great covering there by the defenders, and they put it through the hands here now, and a chance for Sean Hayes to get the ball away, gives it to Connolly. He'll have a look at the post, fires it in. Is it inside the post? It's not. He's 4 points from freeze, Adrian, and that was probably another opportunity for them just to keep that scoreboard tipping along.
Yeah, you know, they could want them by the time this game is over, because you'd imagine that in the second half that they'll be able to drop David Williams further into the attack, whereas yet again he's after picking up that ball here in his own 65 from the puck out. Yeah, and David Williams is going to be in trouble here again because he's just a little bit of a reckless tackle. He's getting a little bit frustrated, Adrian. We heard him here on the sideline like he felt he was being fouled and wasn't getting frees, and that time just a lunge at the Plunkets man, and he's going to get a yellow card for his troubles, and he's exactly what he does, and it's going to be a chance here now for Nathan Cornally. Yeah, we've all been there rain and days like today, and frustration can creep in, and you know it's look at the nothing malice in it. I don't think it was just a little bit of a lash out. Yeah, they're free for Oliver Plunkets. Yeah, it's right on the 65 metre line. We see the flag over there, close enough to the sideline. Cornally, again with the breeze on his back, he fires it in. It's not going to have the distance, but it'll be dangerous. Broken down. The Piarsaigh need to deal with it, but instead it's the Plunkets men that have it again. Ball is flicked across. Oh, a bit of a waste there. There a couple of men at the back post there. Two big men on the back post, and it was 2v1. Adrian, I think that's the last action we're going to have of this opening half, as the referee Cameron Flynn, right on cue, calls for the ball half time. 1-8 to 4 points. You know, Plunkets have battled well and they're set up nicely. They've, you know, obviously they know the danger men, they know that David Williams is going to be the main threat, and they have an extra man back out there playing with the wind, so they'll definitely have them back there playing, you know, with the wind in their faces. Michael Weir came in there from the minute the ball was thrown in. He stepped back and played a lot in the half back line, but Piarsaigh kind of forced back down into their own area of the pitch. Like a lot of time there, as I said, it was 6-3-3 for one of those last attacks. Plunkets are a big outfit, physical, have adapted to the conditions very, very well in early stages of the game. Probably in the Piarsaigh got a bit of a purple patch there, got a run of a couple of frees, and kind of kept them in the game. But I'm sure they'll look at it half time, they'll regroup, they'll be looking for they'll have to look at long delivery rate.
And I think it will happen, Adrian, with the breeze on their back. And they are trying to do the hurling, but in credit to Oliver Plunkets, they've really gone into them. They got into their faces. They're hunting in packs and making life very, very awkward for them. And they'll need more of that in the second half. But look, we're going to take a break here from the commentary and see can we warm ourselves up a little bit. But it is half time here in Joristown. It is under 20 hurling final, and it is the men from Oliver Plunkets are in the lead, 1 goal and 8 points to the Piarsaigh's 4 points.
We're going to the VIP lounge, right?
We're going to the VIP lounge, Adrian, but we'll be back in good time for the second half, don't you worry.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusick Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. Clark's Bar, wishing all teams the very best today. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Cusick Park pitch is 145 metres long. Imagine 3 of these bridge beams would make up the length of the pitch. Now transport 30 of them from Hurling to Kildare. A challenge overcome by a great team with the support of a great community. My name is Pat Barrett, Project Manager, Shamer to Precast.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusick Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. Clark's Bar, wishing all teams the very best today. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Cusick Park pitch is 145 metres long. Imagine 3 of these bridge beams would make up the length of the pitch. Now transport 30 of them from Harney to Kildare. A challenge overcome by a great team with the support of a great community. My name is Pat Barrett, Project Manager, Shamer to Precast.
1.
Referee Kevin Flynn, he's out there in the middle of the field. He's just thrown in the ball to get us underway for the second half. 1-8 to 4 points. The ball is in. Bit of a ruck there, but eventually is cleared down the space. Now Adrian's going to be very interested to see will the boys from the Piarsaigh get a little bit more room down there. But the first attack of the game is going to come from the Oliver Plunkets men, and they have it worked inside. But again, Dara Smith forcing the Plunkets man back out, but again, good work there. But
great defending from Dara Smith there. He just held him up on the sideline.
Yeah,
made him play it.
Cahill Fagan did well then. He clears it long down the far side where Ryan Williams, he has it. He's forced back out the field again, and his ball is a nice one. It's across into the centre. Callum Burns, first opportunity for Callum to get involved, but dispossessed there. But again, Davy Williams has to come in, tries to get a stick on it, but it breaks kindly here now. And Oliver Plunkett's men, they have it, and they're on the attack. It's Liam Carey, and clip on Carey there. I think it's going to be another yellow card. Callum Burns, number 15, I think is the guilty party here.
Yeah, Callum is not long back hurling actually, Ray. He was a top golfer there for a few years. Very at the top end of the game he was. He was back hurling about, I think, midsummer last year. Midsummer this year. He's still fairly young. So we have a free here now for Oliver Plunkets. It'll be interesting to see how he fares out against the wind.
Yeah, this free is again going to be taken by Nathan Cornally. He's half of between 45 and the 65. Again, he lifts in the strikes. It's his first strike into the breeze, but he makes no mistake. That's 5 points from the stick of.
Yeah, it's a good free.
Yeah, and it's just a start. The Plunkets need it for the second half, Adrian, because they're going to have to work hard for every one of their scores, and
But they are good at carrying the ball away.
They are.
They're coming out with that lot of dirty ball in the first half, carrying it, laying it off through the hands and playing it through the lines.
Now we see Kylan Heffernan's puck out with the breeze on his back. It's over the far side. Rory O'Brien reaches about 10 foot up into the air and gets the ball to ground, more importantly. And the Plunkets men are in around it, but it is eventually won there by the Piarsaigh, and the ball comes across into the centre. And they just seem to be the hungry of the two sides here now. Plunkets can't get it, but eventually David Williams gets it, and David looks up. He sees there's a lot of space down here on this side, but again picked up well here now by Ryan Williams. Ball comes in, Williams gets a shot in. It is over the bar.
Plunkets man looking to get away from the viewpoint I had on it, Ray. It would look like kind of a stray hurl across his chest, so but a good score.
Yeah, Pádraig Casey again with the puck out, again over that far side. He's looking for the big man, Rory O'Brien. Slip over there by the Piarsaigh, and the ball is on the ground. There's a ruck over there. Who has it? Plunkets men are tussling for it. No one able to get clean possession. David Williams is in there as well. Ball has gone out over the sideline. Referee over there on the far side, Matt Shaw, I think, and Matt Signal. It's going to be a line ball, yes, line ball over there on the far side for the Piarsaigh, and I think it's Declan McGrath that's over there. Is he going to take it?
Dara Smith.
Smith is
stepping in. He's pushing David further down the pitch, and that's where the Piarsaigh need David. They need him in an attacking.
Yeah, but the line ball is not the best one in the world, but it might still work out because David Williams is in around it, and the Piarsaigh men do have an Alex Little there, and he lays it off to Williams. Williams again does well, holds off the tackle there from the Plunkets now, but Plunkets battling hard there, and the ball pulled and it's gone out over the sideline, and it's going to be a line ball.
The Piarsaigh definitely more evident in their attacking and getting in, trying to win that dirty ball. Far better effort already in the second half.
Yeah, they have to match the work, because in fairness to Oliver Plunkett, there's huge endeavour from their team, huge effort going in there. Even when they're outnumbered, they're still making life so difficult here. But this is a chance now for David Williams. Doesn't get a great height in it, but it works itself right across into the centre, into the D. But Plunkets man has it, and they do well, and a little pass popped out in a hurry here now, but it's picked up there by Sean Hayes, and Sean just moves it down, but again doesn't get his intended target. But Shane Ormsby's doing well there, but the Piarsaigh have it there, and they hold the possession now, and ball fired in by Kieran, and a chance now for Dara Smith, and Smith opens the shoulders for the first real time today in the game, but that time just gone to the right and wide.
Just wide, but he know from that now that he has the distance in any of those backdoor shots that is available for Ray.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gone across into the centre. Seems to be spare over there. Maybe not the best tactic in the world to leave a player of his calibre loose, because if he gets chance, Adrian, he'll fire them long. But Rory O'Brien is over there under that puck out again. But again, the Piarsaigh starting to get on, and they have it. And this time, I think too many steps, and I think the correct decision there, even though there might have been a stray stick on the Piarsaigh man as he was going with the ball. But
you'd wonder with Albert Plunkets, you better off bringing someone from inside out to that half forward line and actually picking up Dara Smith, and for the want of a better description, but actually marking Dara.
Yeah, but look, Adrian, that's why me and you are out here. We're not on the sidelines, away from it. But anyway, Piarsaigh, again, Plunkets using that tactic. Piarsaigh has been coming out to take all the frees. This time he's out across his own 65. He'll be in no hurry, and he just launches one down the line. Up goes the hands there, but it's broken down, and Piarsaigh had a chance to get it away, but Oliver Plunkett step in again, and ball is fired in, and it'll work out because Rory O'Brien is on it again, and he turns around half locked down. It might still work out for the Plunkets men, because Piarsaigh getting very hard to get control of, but eventually it is that man, that's Dara Smith, and he gets away. But ball has gone out for the signal is a 65. I thought it was blocked out by the Oliver Plunkett's men, but
just so hard to tell from here, Red.
Yeah.
You know, we're the vantage point that we have. There's a big hit that came in where he just maybe made him drop the ball, maybe.
Yeah, but it's going to be a 65 anyway. That's the outcome of it. A 65.
Definitely nothing easy here, and for the Piarsaigh and this, the physicality of the Plunkets man.
Yeah, and that's what Plunkets have to do. They have to make that life, make the job difficult for them. The 65.
Go, the runner, go!
Again, Oliver Plunkett's in no real hurry to take this one. Fired in by Nathan Cornally. It's hanging in the air. It's a dangerous ball. Little flick on this. It was flicked on, but is it an Piarsaigh defender back in there waiting for it? And Declan McGrath. Declan clears it out, but again, the Plunkets men have it again. Again, do very well. The ball is popped back inside for Shane Ormsby. Again, 3 black jerseys around him as Ormsby trying to get away from his man, shrugs him to the ground and gets the foul. Again, super work by the big man wearing the number 8.
It's power, like he won that ball and he just drove forward with it.
Yeah, but good skill from him as well there. Dropped the shoulder once and went left, went right, and because there was 3 black jerseys trying to close him down. He did as well to draw the free.
He did, and whether it's intentional or not, it's a trip, and once it's tripped, it's a free anyhow. So Nathan Cornally standing over it now again.
Yeah, and this time, Adrian, we have a perfect view of it because we're almost right behind him, just outside the 45. He lifts it and he rights it in, but he doesn't get a great height on it. And Dara Smith was awake to it, and he batted it right out, and he's gone to take the return pass now. It bursts through the tackle, carrying it forward, fires it down, but honestly he's back there, but he knocks it down, but straight as far as Conor Heffernan looks around, fires in, but again it's a wasted opportunity there. Chance there, Adrian, on the counter attack there, and not taken there.
Yeah, look at the starting to head up, I suppose. Orna Piarsaigh just to miss chances, and with that strong wind, and they've taken every advantage that they have, because the clock won't be long by ticking down, Ray.
9-5. It's over on the far side again. Again, not won by the Plunkets men, and the Piarsaigh driving it forward there as well. And again, ball goes to ground, and big numbers in the round. It suits Oliver Plunkett's men when that happens, but David Williams can't get control, and neither can Shane Ormsby. The ball flicked away from him, but instead it is the Plunkett's men that do win it. And again, they have a chance to come out with the ball here, but again, good tracking back there by David Williams, but they're getting very frustrated there because referee pulled them for a free on that there.
Yeah, maybe they need to look at putting David inside in the full forward line and going long, Ray. To try and win it from out there with all those Plunkets bodies around the place. Plunkets have sit back, and as we keep saying, they're big and they're physical, and all those 50-50 balls the Plunkets are coming out with a lot of them.
Yeah, again, using every opportunity just to slow the whole thing down. Piarsaigh out to take this one again. It's a nice ball, drops in just at a nice height. Ball is brought to ground there. Plunkets been fighting for it. Piarsaigh have plenty of numbers around it, just edge it away from the danger. That little bit further, and it's eventually, I think it's picked up there by the full back there. That's Alex Mills, and does very well to get the clearance away. But again, Plunkets men are here under it, and they come forward again. Again, they've used that hand pass very well all throughout the game, and they have the possession again. It's fired in this side. Ball breaks down. It's picked up there by Craig Neville, and Craig, not the best strike in the world here, goes off the helmet almost of the Piarsaigh man, and the ball here right in front of us here. Tussling for it, no one able to get clean possession. No, and the referee eventually. But the signal thing, the ball went into a hole, Adrian, so he's just pulling it back into a bit of ground here. And Shane Ormsby stands in under the throw-in ball. He's pushed to the ground. The ball is kicked out very close to the sideline. David Williams does get it up and turns around and puts an end to that bit of sloppy play there as he fires it in long. But again, Plunkets do very well in there, and they defend it, and this time the hand pass doesn't go to hand. There's another opportunity here now for Colin Burns, and Burns carries it in, but again doesn't get the strike away, and Plunkets getting around it 2-1. They have the advantage there, and it looked like there was a hold on the defender there coming out, but he gets the strike out half hoop, and it's gone out over the sideline. A line ball here for the Piarsaigh, and David Williams is going to take this one.
Yet again, that work rate of Plunkets, 2 men chasing back, and got the tackle on young Burns.
John Fry, I think, is limping his way back into the action there. He was involved now. David Williams clips a nice little line ball in. He's going to take the return pass. He's on the 45, and chance to have a look at the post, and that one has gone across the front of the post there. Another wide there for the Piarsaigh.
It's just not happening for them at the moment, Ray, and even the last long, the one that David delivered in, it was nearly the first long delivery they had since the second half commenced, and while he's delivering it, you want him in there at that end too, catching it, don't you?
Cian Riley, wearing the number 17, has just been introduced. First change, Adrian. 12 or so minutes into the second half.
The lads in the line here in front of us feel they'll have to do something to make a change, because it's not happening up front.
Yeah, but Darren Smith is leading by example from the back, and he gets time to get this shot in. And that's exactly what that young man can do. Great score, and leading by example, and probably need to get him forward maybe a little bit more, get him maybe push under the puck outs now, because you'll see how long Pádraig Casey's puck outs go. And he's sitting back in, and you'd imagine he might be use more push forward, but a chance now again for the Piarsaigh. This time the ball is fired in by Conor Heffernan, and it's frustration all around the place here, that was another opportunity. Heffernan, chance to get the strike in unopposed there, but can't get it on target. I know the wind is a factor, agent coming from that far side, but it was an opportunity that could have been taken.
Probably had the opportunity to carry it a bit further in towards the black spot, towards the middle of the goal rather than up along the line, but very easy from out here.
Absolutely. The puck out again from Pádraig Casey, seeking out Shane Ormsby. That time the ball off a stick of one of the Piarsaigh defenders over there as Ormsby was trying to get under control, and it's gone out over the sideline, and there's going to be a line ball over on the far side.
Yeah, it's a line ball, and he's absolutely no hurry to take it.
Yeah, the sun comes out. You can see the flag blowing over on the far side. There's a strong breeze in it. Ball cut in well. Again, breaks, and Darragh Smith has it again, but Smith is heading in the wrong direction. He's going to have to hit it over his shoulder, and again blocked down, but again the Plunkets' work rate has been unbelievable. Big hit comes in there, and that's a huge boost for Oliver Plunkets there. Darragh Smith, they forced him back. He's trying to get a shot away over his shoulder, not the easy thing to do, and they get a block on him and then get the free on the breaking ball.
Yeah, yet again the physicality of that tackle from Plunkets to put Darragh on the back foot.
Yeah.
So it's another free in, 45 yards out.
Yeah, and it looks like it's another yellow card, is it as well? It is indeed.
Yeah, I think it's Cathal.
But more importantly now, it's a line or a free in. He's about 35, maybe a little bit more out. He's close to the side. It's a difficult opportunity here. Nathan Cornally Again, comes across, same as what David Williams did in the first half. He ended up putting it across the front of the post with the breeze taken, and it's gone out over the end line of wide, and a bit of a let off there as Kylan Heffernan is ready with the puck out. Kylan, long ball down the stand, but Shane Ormsby is under this. When he goes high, he doesn't get a hand on it, and the ball is broken down. When Ormsby's on the breaking ball, can't get it into his hand. It's flicked away from him now, and there's a chance. And ball, nice ball, reverse ball into the centre. Not held in there by the full forward there, Daniel Buckley, and the Plunkets men have it again. They come out, but again, good work there. I think a free that might even have been won on the sideline here, because the call was they've been calling for the steps there all throughout the game, and that time referee agreed with them, and it's going to be a free in and another chance for David Williams.
And just backing that yellow card for Cotlogue, it's much more kind of persistent fouling, I'd say, rather than anything else, because he had 2 or 3 frees in the first half given away, so nothing in that one either, really.
David Williams is standing over this one. He has 4 points. They've only scored 5, so
6 15.
David again makes no mistake, then fires it over the bar. But worryingly from the Piarsaigh, Adrian, all these scores have come from frees.
Yeah, and look, at some stage you think they're nearly going to need a goal to try and push on, Ray. And at the moment, don't look like, from the run of play, don't look like getting one.
Yeah, the puck out here, and it breaks kindly here for Alex Little, and he flicks it out into a little bit of space. But again, long arm there reaching from Sean Hayes, gets the block, and Sean again nice and composed, gets the ball back as far as John Fry, and Fry through the hands it goes here now again, and eventually it's worked into Cornally in a little bit of space, fires a lovely ball over. There's a footrest over there, and Cotlogue has to be careful here, but he does very well to reach in. A long arm there, gets the ball away from the attacker, but then leaves the ball behind him as he's coming away with it, and the chance now for Plunkets to get bodies in around, but it breaks kindly here now for Cian Riley, and he can't get the ball away either, but still in the Piarsaigh, they're battling for it, but Plunkets are in there, and chance there to get the ball up into the hand. It is eventually picked up by David Williams, and it looked like a foul on Williams there now, and is he going to take this one? He's not. He's going to leave it for Darren Smith.
Piarsaigh needs to push forward now, strongly push forward numerically, and try and win this, because if it doesn't, it's still a nice distance out even with the wind on his back.
Yeah, it's Alex Little that's dropped back to take it, lifts it and strikes, and is going in on the breeze, dropping in. Plunkets man reads it, gets out on it, ball breaks down, and again, credit to the Plunkets men, they're on the breaking ball and they have it done, but again, a little bit casual coming out with Liam Carey there, but he does get the ball over to the far side, and again, lazy tackle there on the Plunkets man coming out. They won't mind, they'll take the free all day long back in their own half back line, and Pádraig Casey is just ambling his way out. He's in no hurry to take this free.
No, Ryan, on giving away that free, it's probably should have just chase the man up the line and try and put him under pressure, but the freeze definitely won't be helping the Piarsaigh, because it's just eating down the clock.
Yeah. Casey fires it long. Shane Ormsby goes high. He doesn't hold on to it on the breaking ball. Then the Piarsaigh men again, and nice ball fired here now, and a chance to move it in to the inside line here. But again, Daniel Buckley there just overruns the ball, but he's still battling for it in there. He's making life very awkward. 2 players to go to ground, and the referee saying it's going to be a free out. And I thought it was the defender there that did the foul, and there they can't believe it, but.
$25.
Hurry up!
It's free for Pádraig Casey, and Pádraig just nonchalantly fires down. Shane Ormsby goes high, ball goes through him, and looks like there was a push in the back there. Referee lets it go, and the ball does break here now. David Williams steps in and gets a nice little flick on it, but again, great work by the Plunkets men. That was the number 12, Donnacha Maguire. But Maguire again battling as Thomas Meehan goes to ground, and the referee this time signals that the Plunkets man took too much out. I don't know what he was supposed to do there about it, but it is going to be a free, and a chance now for David Williams has been told to take it.
He's bringing it forward now, Ray, as well.
And it certainly comes well within the range there.
Well, he looked like he was bringing 25,
Yeah,
15.
With the breeze on his back,
I suppose the ball was probably for not making an effort to play it. Hard done, but just outside his own 65.
yeah, certainly well within his range, Adrian.
Yeah.
Well within his range. Right, he makes no mistake, fires it over the bar. What's the score? What's the score? Point number 6 for David Williams, but the ball come from freeze as the ball is fired over on the far side. 198. Oh, it's 198. 198. Yeah, 198 points is the score. We're just getting it confirmed because the ball is over on the far side again, right in front of that Oliver Plunkett's dugout. And
He had a lot of energy over there on the other sideline. It's been evident from the start of the game. A lot of Plunkett support over there, which is great to see for a town team.
yeah, absolutely. You know, and the winner free over on the far side, and Nathan Cornally, they could do with a score edge, and you need to just get that scoreboard ticking again. It's back down to 4 points now, the difference between them. But Cornally now, good distance out as he fires this one in. It's a dangerous ball. It's dropping in, batted down. Not cleared on. Colin Fagan doesn't get to it. The Plunkets man is after it. Moved away from the end line, back out towards the 13-metre line. First to react there though is in the Piarsaigh man. Looked like there was a push on him there as he was trying to go down. The ball referee allows the play to go on. There's a ruck developing in there. And eventually it is picked up here by the number 10 there. That's Ryan Williams. And he gets what is a very important free for his side here now. You know, again, the ball, referee, is he bringing it forward? I think he is bringing it forward again. Now does it come? Dara Smith is going to take this one, but it's certainly the way he can strike the ball, it's going to go long in there.
It's going to go long, and the Piarsaigh need to get the numbers in there and under it, Ray, because 4 points in it, the game's there for the taking.
Yeah, he fires it in. Now, he didn't get great height then, but it's a travelling in, it's blocked down, and right man on the ball is David Williams. And just with that, I put the commentator's curse on him because I would have expected him there with a free shot to get that one over the bar. David doesn't get it. He has 6 points, but the ball come from freeze.
He didn't put a lot of height in the free, Dara, but it's probably a good decision because the height of the Plunkets men, the aerial advantage in there was a good ball to play in.
Piarsaigh again with the puck out again. He's looking for Ormsby. He goes high, doesn't hold it. Ball goes to ground there. Jonathan Maguire was looking for it, and then the shot is fired in there by the number 4 here, but the ball breaks inside there. Referee allows the play to go on, and Piarsaigh does very well, and it's the advantage of having a ball player in the goals there. He came out, dealt with that, got away from his man and gave a nice pass away. Now the Piarsaigh coming more into this game now as well. Ball that goes inside, but it's intercepted and picked up over there, and Plunkets have a chance just to relieve the pressure here now. The referee, I think, is bringing it back for, yeah, advantage might even just as good for the Plunkets men because Rory O'Brien was in a lot of space and he was heading down the field with the ball, but you know, it all kills the clock that much more.
Yeah, and as you said, with Podge the goals, an actual hurler out the field, free taker for the Miners.
Yeah, he did very well, just jinked away from his man then and able to get the pass away, you know, and I reckon about 12 minutes or so to about 8 minutes to go. Aidan,
coming in the far side, Ray.
Let's see. Again, one sub is all we've seen so far, but Nathan Cornally is going to take this. We'll see who the sub is on in a minute, but the ball is driven in there by Cornally. It's dropping in towards the 13-metre line. Ormsby is up there. Ball goes to ground and it's eventually cleared out along the ground here now. But again, not controlled by Daniel Buckley, and 10. Foul there by the Piarsaigh man. They're insisting that it was on the ball, but the referee doesn't see it that way, and he's the man that counts now. And there's a chance now for Cornally. This time it's central.
You can see where the Piarsaigh men are coming from on the sideline because he moved the ball in the direction of his own strike, so he did seem to get the ball from here. It's hard to tell where he got with the ball, but he moved the ball in the right direction.
I think there's going to be a yellow card for Joey Williams down here now because he certainly was insistent. But again, Adrian is not doing his team any favour because it's taking momentum over. The clock is ticking away. Nathan Cornally has a chance over the free. He's probably a little over 50 metres out. Got himself a red card, which means he has to go up behind the wire.
Well done, ref. Well done, ref. You go home, you clown.
It's a big call, Ray. Like, you know, I can definitely understand where Joey was coming from on it. We were standing here beside him. The player made the attack towards the ball, moved the ball in the same direction, and you know, the yellow card was definitely enough. It was, you know, leave it at that and play the game.
Yeah.
As you said, it's not what Piarsaigh want at the moment. Killing momentum.
No, it kills momentum in that.
It might drive them on also, Ray.
It could too. So, I think there's a sub coming in on the far side as well. The linesman here in front of us is signalling, but I think the free was being taken from the wrong places. Seems to be.
Yeah,
I thought they were holding up for
it.
a
9 yards in it, Ray. So against that wind, it's a lot.
And Ali, he has 5 from frees today. Comes forward, he lifts it and he strikes it. Now it's hanging in. Is it going to stay in play? The answer to that is no, and that's a let off there for the Piarsaigh men, and they're certainly
turning out from the Piarsaigh to drive forward and create a score at the other end, because momentum now, Ray, is everything for the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, and ball was off the hand there, and ball broken down, and again great interception there, anticipation there by the Plunkets man. The ball is flicked along the ground, but again it's picked up then by Alex Little, but Little bottled up straight away, manages to get the pass away, and is fired in there by Conor Heffron. Not going to go over it. Now David Williams is in where he needs to be, and that's in the danger area.
Daniel Buckley, it's not over. Drive on the fuck. Come on, Richie. Callum, come on.
It's great bit of enthusiasm coming from the sideline.
Absolutely, and I think it was, if for RT or Sky Sports, we have to apologise for the use of bad language. I'm sure
Ray, we're not RT or Sky Sports,
so we won't.
You know, it's you know, it is a big game for both clubs.
Now, Adrian, with the time, the way we're going, there's 4 points between them. What will David Williams do? Is he standing up in a hurry to hit it? So he's quite content to take the point. We're back to 3 points, Adrian.
Back to 3 points, and you know, momentum for the last couple of minutes has been in the Piarsaigh. It's about keeping the scoreboard ticking over for them now. Plunkets with that free, you know, probably a disappointment for them in that aspect of it.
Yeah. Puck out again for Piarsaigh. Piarsaigh over the far side where Shane Ormsby goes high, gets a hand on it but doesn't hold it, and the ball breaking, and as you said, momentum very much within the Plunkets, or within the Piarsaigh guys now. The ball is tossing right down in the centre. Who has it? It's in the Piarsaigh man. He's trying to duck out under a hurl. Referee pulls around and he comes back and gives the free now, and there's a chance to get it back to a 2-point, and I'm sure David Williams will be out to take this one.
Yeah, let's see, look at a high hurl up around the shoulder, and you know, there's a lot of bodies out around the middle there for that last play. There's only the full back and the full forward in with on the attacking end for Oliver Plunkett. So a lot of bodies there. You know, this is the part of the game where it all counts, right?
Yeah, 3 minutes to go, plus whatever additional time. There's a sub being introduced over on the far side for Oliver Plunkett.
You could see 3 or 4 minutes there, Ray, with
all the delays that we've had. See who's making their way in there for the Plunkets, but for the Plunkets member, he's certainly gone in towards the inside line. But we'll watch now as David Williams is on this free. David Williams has 7 points. Again, this is a crucial one, Adrian, to get it back to 2 points, because, you know, with the momentum and everything that's in it,
yeah, and I
Plunkets are struggling to get scores at the other end.
When David wins this one, he needs to trot back into the edge of the square there and, you know, create another threat in like he did in the last ball, and that's exactly what he's doing, Ray. He's making his way back in towards the edge of the D anyway, and that's where he needs to be.
Yeah, he needs to be careful there. Jocelyn was one of the Plunkets men as he came out and came back in there, and Piarsaigh puck out, not the best one in the world, and it broken, but again, chance there for Conor Heffron to get the possession, but instead the Plunkets men step in and they win it, and they do well. Move it on here to Shane Ormsby. Again, great composure by the Plunkets men there, because even under pressure there, they do well to move the ball up, but it is intercepted here now, and the ball flicked down the line here. Ball is in here with Keane Riley. Riley struggling, goes to ground and then gives the ball only as far as Dunlop from Maguire. Maguire can't control it either. It's right out here in front of us. Who's able to get possession? Great work there by Dara Smith. Steps in, long hand pass, but it works out because it finds Ryan Williams. Williams trying to get away from his man. Carrying it forward again, goes to ground again. Plunkets men get in around him, but he does very well to get it back to Conor Heffernan. Heffernan goes left and then leaves the ball behind him, and the Plunkets men step in and they have possession here now, carrying it forward. Great work there. The ball, not the best strike in the world. There's only one man inside there. Can Plunkets get the numbers in there? Cahill Fagan doesn't get it at the first attempt, and now it allows Plunkets time to get in around it. But again, it's coming away, and it's the full back there. That's Alex Mills. He's coming forward with it. Again, flicks it to nobody in particular. He goes to ground. Referee doesn't buy the dive. It's over there on the far side. Mills is still there with it. It's gone out.
Free in, it looks
free
like.
In. It was a bit of a wild swing. I think the referee was signalling over there. I thought the ball had gone out over the sideline. Adrian, my watch says we're very, very close to the 30 minutes.
Yeah. It's, I've taken 3 or 4 minutes here, right?
Yeah. Trying to see where this free is from, and are they bringing Pádraig Casey forward? Pádraig was on the way certainly, but he's making his way back now. So
notable in the last few minutes, Ray, the wind has risen significantly here on the sideline, so it's a big free into it. But the counter attack here from the Piarsaigh will be.
Oh, this is a dangerous looking ball. It's hanging in, but again, nobody attacking that ball. It's just bounces out harmlessly out over the end line, and the puck out. Taken quickly there, but the referee is not happy with it, so it has to go back in again.
There's so much confusion on these puck outs, Ray. You know, if it's wide, it's supposed to be allowed to puck it out free, but also the men have to be outside the 21, and you know, I think going forward there has to be more clarity between the county games and the club games also.
Yeah, the puck out, great catch there by the Plunkets men, and they're on the way forward again to put it through the hands here. Great combination play, and they hold the possession. Can they get the shot in? Again, great composure there as they hold that possession over there on the sideline. Looked like there was a push in the back there, surely, of the Oliver Plunkets man, but again the referee doesn't call the free, and it's gone out.
That, Ray, as the Plunkets man was going through, Declan McGrath, a great flick, took it off the hurl, brought it back to ground when Plunkets were on the counter attack. 2 between them, Adrian, 1-9-10, I think it is. And there's no sign of time. I'll make contact with the linesman Jimmy Gravel now to see can we get a time on it.
Yeah, but Plunkets have possession, one very, very close to the sideline over on the far side, and they drive it long, but again Plunkets outnumbered 3-1. Ball goes off the hand there of that one man, but Dara Smith steps away with it and he gives it down here, but straight to an Oliver Plunkets man who fires it in with interest. The ball is dropping. The goalkeeper has to be careful here. He leaves the ball behind him. Oh, there's a chance. It's lifted. Oh, taken off the line. Oh, what an opportunity. What an opportunity, the goalkeeper.
1 minute left on the play, Ray.
1 minute, it was the call we're getting. 2 between them. Big Malee out in the middle of the field. Plunkets have it again. Great play there, and they have it now, and a chance just to keep it in this danger area. There was a great chance of a goal in there. Ball goes inside. The full back is back in there. Manages to get the ball in his hand and delivers it long. Plunkets man go hide, pulled on first time Ryan Williams, eventually breaks towards Alex Little trying to get it in towards David Williams. Williams has 3 men around him, shrugs one them off, little ball flicked back in over the head, but he has no support there, and Plunkets have it and they clear it down the line, down the far side where it goes off the hand there of Declan McGrath, and then
David Williams got completely isolated. There were 6-1 there, no one even laid off to outside him.
An injury here in the centre, the referee blowing the whistle again. We think 1 minute is the additional time, but again
it was 3.5, so that's what he called, and it's 1 minute up. So on the clock, it's over, Ray, so it's whatever he adds on now.
Yeah, let's see where's this ball. There's confusion all over. I think it's a sideline ball, I think, over on the far side, is it? Dara Smith is standing over there. We see him with the red helmet. 2 between them, remember, so at this stage in the Piarsaigh need a goal. Dara cuts this one in, gets good distance in, it goes down the line. Who has it? and Plunkets defending, and David Williams has it again. Foul. The referee has his hand in the air. He's playing an advantage here. Chance here. Come across, diving in, bodies on the line. Referee has allowed the advantage, and then he blows the full-time whistle.
In a very precarious position, Ray. One attacking position for the Piarsaigh.
Yeah, but in fairness to the referee, he played an advantage, and the Piarsaigh couldn't hit. They got a chance to get the shot away. There was Plunkets men diving in all over the place. But with that, Cameron Flynn has blown the full-time whistle. And it's a massive, massive victory. And, you know, Oliver Plunkets, for the commitment, the time of the year and everything else, the commitment they showed. 2 points of difference, Adrian, 10 scores apiece. But more importantly, there's that one goal in the first half. We think it came from Darry Hughes. That was the difference between their sides. You know, disappointment for the Piarsaigh, this amalgamation of, you know, beaten in a minor final, I think it was 2 years ago, beaten now in this under-20 final as well. So it's disappointing for them. But, you know, we said off camera, it's good to see Oliver Plunkets making the return and winning a Premier Championship final.
Yeah, look, as hurling people, Ray, we've been talking for the last number of years about how much we need a town team. Now we've a town team winning a Division 1 under-20 championship. You have the lads in the Piarsaigh from the Turin side of things who've been intermediate for a long time now, playing Division 1 hurling, Ray. And, you know, while today it'll be, you know, a tough one to take again, going forward for Turin and the Gaels. Like, when have we seen Loughlane Gaels in an under-21 final? It's been a long time too. So, you know, both clubs out in North Westmeath would say playing in the Division 1 hurling, and the more Division 1 hurling that we expose all of our youth to, the better our county hurling and our county teams will be going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, Plunkets, the Marshal, David Williams, well, they kept them scoreless from play, like, which was achievement, like, and, you know, Dara Smith with 1 point and Ryan Williams with a point, were the only 2 scores, you know, and, you know, to win finals you need a better return than that.
Yeah, and look, it's a lot of youth spread throughout in the Piarsaigh team. Like, good few lads, they're still minor, and I know there's some on the Plunkets team also. I suppose where the problems came from the Piarsaigh was, as you said, they're very dependent on David and Freeze. But in the first half, the low conversion rate was probably what killed them. But as you already said, the goal was a decisive score. It ends up that it has been the decisive score in this county final. Yeah, well, look,
Adrian, I want to thank you for joining me here on Co-Coms. We're going to take a break and we'll just run ads, but we'll be back in good time for the presentation. I know the County Board Chairman Frank Meskel is here, and he's making his way across here in front of us, so the presentation will be here in the next couple of minutes. But just for now, we're going to tow ourselves out here as Frank comes across towards us here, and I'm sure we'll have the victorious Oliver Plunkett's team over here in the next couple of minutes. But for myself and Adrian, for now, we're going to take a break and we'll run ads for a couple of minutes, but we'll be back for the presentation.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusick Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. Clark's Bar, wishing all teams the very best today. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Cusick Park pitch is 145 metres long. Imagine 3 of these bridge beams would make up the length of the pitch. Now transport 30 of them from Hurling to Kildare. A challenge overcome by a great team with the support of a great community. My name is Pat Barrett, Project Manager, Shamer to Precast.
Are we back there? Can we turn around? All right, Adrian. Yeah. Yeah.
Want to compliment next, I want to compliment both teams. It's almost Christmas, but we had a great display of hurling. You were the holders coming into this, and you fought really, really well. You were closing the gap in the kept plugging away. But I think overall, even have to admit that you gave way to a better. Congratulations to all of our Plunkets. You've had probably a little bit of disappointing year in the senior championship. You competed really, really well in all the games, and with a little bit of luck, you would have got a victory. But I hope this is some compensation for your club. Well done again. Keep hurling alive. The town of Mullingar needs it. The Piarsaigh, the Gaels and Turin. Good combination. Great hull to your Joristown. So I'm going to hand over the cup with that to a young man, Conor Kelly. Conor, will you come out to me? No, we're going to have to face this way, please. Okay, you grab that.
First of all, I'd like to thank
Conor, wait 1 second. Yeah, go on. I'll put this up to you.
Alright, so hold myself. First of all, I'd like to thank the Piarsaigh for coming out, having a great game against us. Just give them a hooray for that, I suppose. Come on, boys. Hooray. I'd like to thank our coaches, Davey, Mark Landy, Dermot Curley and Fitzy. For the last couple of years, we were in Division 2 last year. We won that, and they put a lot of effort in to get us into Division 1 this year, and we won it out, so I'd like to thank them a lot. Not much more we could have done, you know. And next one, I'd like to thank Eddie Casey for all the great gear we got. Thanks, Eddie. He always comes through whenever we do anything half decent, you know. And then last of all, I want to thank all the boys for fucking. Come on, boys.
Thank you.